straight wins at home now. Is there anything extra that you're feeling as a team in this building, or even you individually, and how has that been evolving?
I mean, it's always easier to play at home, I think. You got the crowd. You get home here, so it's kind of easier to play at home, so that's what I think.
You've been clear about you're kind of just taking one game at a time. Is that a mentality that goes back to your youth, your dad, or basketball? Where did you get that kind of just not wanting to look too far ahead and think about the next game?
Where did I get that? Honestly, I don't know. But it's just, as a team, as a player, you got to prepare for the next game, not thinking you got to prepare for what's next, not what's in the future. So, I mean, it's always been like that, so I don't know when it started.
You were able to get, I think, 3 of your first 3 baskets tonight inside the arc. A lot of even with your recent 30-point scoring games, have been free throws and 3-point shooting. I guess, how did it feel for you to be able to find that rhythm or establish that rhythm inside the arc and then, I guess, build it back out from there?
Yeah, I mean, it's easier for me to start there, just driving the ball. I think when I drive the ball, it gets better for everybody in the court. So I wanted to start like that today.
In that same spirit, when you are obviously using your drives to set up your passing at all, like JJ referenced that when you were in Dallas, you had many 20-point first quarters. Is that part of your kind of strategy?
I mean, it's not strategy, it's just, what the defense give you. So at the first, they were just switching and let me go one-on-one. So I know at some point they're going to double. So just to that, I just got to say, just play out of that. Then we play 4-on-3. We've been doing that great, so that's the game.
Luka, Mike mentioned the 9 straight here, and we've seen your interactions with the crowd and the fans. How has that built over your time here in a month plus, and how do you feed off of the crowd when you're hitting a big shot and they're going crazy, and just kind of that relationship?
I mean, you just feel the energy in the crowd. Some crazy shots that I can hit. So when I hit one of those, I know the crowd goes crazy and just give energy. And I don't think just for me, so and for the whole team.
Luka, živijo. JJ Redick te ni zamenjal v prvi četrtini, si mu tikaj rekel, da ga mislim, da te ne zamenja glede na to, da si imel 20 točk. In kaj ta tekma pomeni glede na to, da si igral 3 četrtine na dolgi rok za ta težek ritem, ki je pred vami?
Ja, nič mu nisem rekel. On ve, ko mi gre dobro, mislim, vem, da me bo pustil not, tako da to sploh ni bilo vprašanje. Ampak super, tu je malo več počitka, da nisem igral 4. četrtine. Meni top.
Luka, you were, kind of hot from the start, really got the crowd going, the team going. What does it do for the team when you get off to a hot start like that and kind of build momentum from the beginning?
I think it helps the team, especially when I was talking like the energy of the crowd. It was big in the first quarter already, so just for a reminder of the game, it helps everybody.
Luka, why do you think this team has been so successful defensively since you've been here, and what role do you think you've been able to play in that?
I think everybody's connected on defensive end. There's a lot of talk and a lot of communication, and then on the effort side, everybody's doing a lot.
Hey, Luka, when you first arrived here, obviously the feeling was shock. Now, nearly 2 months later, what would you say is the main word that you feel being here?
You said the main word? Just one word?
More if you like.
I mean, I like short answers. What would I say? I mean, just feels like getting into a new home. Dallas was my home for 7 years, almost 7 years. It really felt like home. So coming here, just trying to build a new home, and I'm getting more and more comfortable.
Luka, mogoče eno out of the box vprašanje. Glede na to, da imamo domačo muziko za tvoje ogrevanje, na podlagi česa zbiraš komade? Je to neko trenutno razpoloženje ali kaj drugega?
Ne, v bistvu jaz sploh ne zbiram. V bistvu jim že prej pošljem veliko komadov, pošljem kakšen radio, tako da tudi oni brskajo, da sami pesme.
Oh, thanks.
That first quarter, you guys really came out offensively, that mindset, 45 points.
Well, I mean, when you got one player that scores 21 of them, you're going to score a lot of points in a quarter. So he got it going early. He was fine. So when you see that, you just want to keep giving him the ball and let him go to work. So.
You know, a lot of times in this league, when you hear maybe a couple stars aren't playing, there's this letdown. What was the mindset for you guys coming in? No Murray, no Jokic, but it didn't seem to phase you guys.
Yeah, I think that I think if you watch enough basketball, you see how that can be real. So yeah, the mentality was to go out there and play our style of basketball, pay attention to the details, continue to play the game the right way, and then we would be successful. And we did that. I think the first and third quarter, second quarter was a little janky, and fourth quarter was really janky. So. We got to clean those things up.
The media, Gabe mentioned the offense, really defense. That's kind of tightened up since you guys came home.
Yeah, I think it's just all about trust and trusting in the schemes, trusting in one another. You can't. There's so many good players in this league that you're not going to ever be able to guard everybody one-on-one. You're going to have to do it with the team. So I feel like we've had each other's backs really well. Yeah, go ahead.
I know you're bummed that Dan's going to ask some questions.
Get up, y'all. You already talked? Y'all want to go? You had 21 and a quarter. I've never done that.
I know you're bummed Dan's going to ask some questions, but you told me the other day you shot a 67 on 18. Did you three-putt? Did I?
For sure. I've shot 5 under before, par 71 at this course. I've shot a 67 on a par 72. So I've shot 5 under a couple times, and that was to
putt on 18.
Eagle putt on 18. I had a chance to shoot 6 under, and was like, I'm not leaving this one short. So I hit it about 5-6 feet past, and didn't really care about the putt coming back because I wasn't going to be able to shoot a 66.
I did my research. I got people out there, just so you know. Go ahead, Dan.
It's like the 5th time I've heard you tell this story.
We're just mad you can't break 80.
It's true. I am very angry about it. To go really dig in on Luka's first quarter, his ability to kind of get to all 3 levels, especially when he's really comfortable. Like, you've tried to guard him before and been in that situation. What's it like seeing him as a teammate?
Oh, it's very fun. It's much better this way than the alternative. Trying to guard him in those situations is almost impossible because he shoots the 3 so well. He's willing to shoot the mid-range and get to the cup, but his passing is probably, in my opinion, one of his best attributes. So you always have to kind of stay home unless you want to give up a lob. But if you're trying to take the lob away with the low man, he's going to give up a corner 3. So, one really underrated thing about him is how strong he is, and it's hard to stay in front of him because he uses his strength so well.
Guys get off to hot starts like that. Like, some guys will come and keep firing and stuff like that. He seems just as happy if he's able to facilitate it for someone else. How has that energy been, especially as you guys have tried to figure this out without a couple starters?
It's awesome. I mean, he continues to play the game the right way, and to be honest, I wanted him to keep firing them up because they were going in at a high rate. But like I said, he plays the game the right way. If he's got, if you blitz him, he's not trying to, race the big. He's, throwing it to the open guy and letting us play 4-on-3. So it makes it, pretty easy when you play the game the right way.
When Luka came here,
Straight wins at home now. Is